Fun, friendly, and comfort fragrances that help create those special moments in life is Bridgewater Candle Company. Bridgewater is committed to feeding and nurturing orphan children in developing countries through a partnership with Rice Bowls.
A gentleman by the name of Alistair Walker went to India, and he saw a lot of hungry children, a lot of homeless children and people there, and came back with the idea of how we can help. And so I got involved in that. He had the idea to make a rice bowl, and my wife and I and family kind of got involved in that early on, along with a lot of people, and coming up with the money to make the molds to do the bowl.
Well, at Rice Bowls, we believe kids have 4 basic necessities. Every kid has a need for affection, for provision, for protection, and instruction. And what I mean by that is affection. Every kid needs a mom or dad, somebody to love them, to hug them, to kiss them, to tell them everything's going to be okay. They need provision, somebody to put a roof over their head, to put food in their mouths, to buy school supplies, things like that. They need protection, somebody to protect them from predators, to teach them to look both ways before they cross the street, but just basically to keep them from harm. But also instruction. That's one of the things we think is most important. You know, how are these kids going to grow up to reach their potential and to be good citizens, both in their families, in their communities, and in the world? So, you know, we feel like it's very important for every child to get character training, where they're going to learn about the golden rule, that they're going to have integrity instilled in them. So those are kind of the 4 basic things that we feel that every child needs. Now, obviously, the best place to get that is in a loving family. Unfortunately, in a lot of these countries, that family structure does not exist for these kids. So while there's a lot of great organizations that do a lot of things for kids, we've chosen to focus on orphanages, very well-run, loving orphanages, because we feel that's the best opportunity for kids to receive all 4 of those things. Obviously, we're always big on raising more funds to support more kids and to do it in a better way. But aside from that, one of the other missions of Rice Bowls is not just to feed the kids, but it's really to educate people in the U.S. about what is happening in a lot of these countries and about the situations and issues that children in these countries are facing. So it's really cool to me to be able to see the impact that it could have on the people that are even buying candles, you know, in the U.S., something as simple as a candle, that they're going to actually become more aware of things that are happening in other countries and what's happening to these children.
One of the great things about fragrance candles is they create memories. They create snapshots of life. And they take us back, they cause us to think about families. And, you know, a lot of times we take family for granted. I know that I do. I know I did growing up. You take for granted the fact that there's going to be somebody there to tuck you in bed. You take for granted the fact that there's going to be a bed to sleep in. Or that there's going to be food. But the reality is that there are 144 million kids around the world that have no mom and dad, that are orphaned, completely abandoned. And it's a huge crisis that we as a company want to bring awareness to, and through something as simple as a fragrance candle that people enjoy using on a regular basis. Can become a vehicle through which to bring hope and change in a place where there is no hope. Each candle on the line represents the life of a child somewhere in the world. And for each jar candle that's sold, a child eats for a day.
Right now, there is definitely a huge tragedy that's happening in the world with the orphan crisis. But at the same time, there's an opportunity that we have in this window to help break a lot of the generational cycles that are perpetuating the orphan crisis.
I'm super excited about it for several reasons. For years we've been involved, obviously, with Rice Bowls and other ministries, but I think we've just made it more intentional of really partnering with Rice Bowls to make sure that kids have hope again. You know, a lot of the children that we work with are in situations that we can't even fathom. and to be able to reach out and really sponsor and adopt those kids in many ways, to come alongside and give them hope and really change the landscape of their future, I think is really, really exciting.
We really want to be about more than just selling candles. Candles are a vehicle through which we want to have a huge impact. And we're all about creating great products, but we want to be about more than just the product.
I think of late just the emphasis on helping orphans. Just something that's just real. I have 8 grandchildren, and it's just really close to my heart on helping kids. And there are a lot of orphans in the world.
Join the Bridgewater family as we help to change the snapshots of life for children around the world. For more information, go to www.lightacandlefeedachild.com.
I'm Joseph Paul. Greetings from El Shaddai Children Home. I want to thank each and everyone in Bridgewater Candles for contributing and your valuable support, able to feed many children all over the world, especially in India. And I want to thank on behalf of El Shaddai family for your valuable contribution. My dear friends, don't give up. Your labor in the Lord is not vain. Your contribution makes a big difference in children's life, not only in India, but all over the world. Once again, on behalf of El Shaddai family, I want to thank each and everyone for contributing. May God bless you.